Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
Karen, did you know this? That's right. Her birth name is...
All the sort of federal money going to media companies is what helps explain...
Karen. She's a Karen. She's a little Karen. Disgusting behavior. Leave the kids out of it. That's when you know they have no...
Why the legacy media all says the same thing at the same time.
The show has allowed all kinds of people to come on. People we agree with, people we don't agree with. I've not...
Somebody's gonna try to blackmail me with advertising? Blackmail me with money? Go f*** yourself.
Been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation. He took little X.
Funny. And little Insta.
Show has allowed all kinds of people to come on. People we agree with, people we don't agree with.
This is X, and he's a great guy, high IQ. He's
not been a fan of this man's. I don't like how he talks to us. I don't like how he talks to the nation.
a high IQ individual.
And he's got this, check out this cool chain he's got.
In a highly publicized moment that's been the subject of intense debate across social media, Elon Musk has found himself at the center of yet another media controversy, this time with none other than Whoopi Goldberg. During a recent episode of The View, Whoopi made a comment about Musk's son, X, that has since gone viral, sparking outrage among Musk supporters and even some of his critics. What started as a seemingly innocuous discussion about a child's name quickly escalated into an all-out media firestorm, forcing us to ask, just how far is too far when it comes to mocking a child? Elon Musk recently made headlines by taking his 4-year-old son, X, to a press conference. It's no secret that Elon Musk's personal life often attracts intense scrutiny, especially when it comes to his children. However, this time, the spotlight turned toward Musk's son after a particular comment on The View, which was quick to stir controversy. Whoopi Goldberg, known for her sharp tongue and bold opinions, made an offhand comment during the discussion. With her trademark smirk and sarcasm, she cracked a joke about Musk's son. To say it was in poor taste would be an understatement. While many know Whoopi for her no-holds-barred approach to commenting on pop culture and current events, this time, it was personal. And let's be honest, when it comes to kids, even the most seasoned public figures should probably draw the line. But Whoopi didn't hold back. The name, X, is one that has confounded many people since Musk announced it to the world. Since its introduction, there has been much speculation and confusion surrounding how to pronounce the name. Some have speculated it's a reference to a mathematical variable, others have simply expressed confusion over its uniqueness. But regardless of public opinion, the name remains a personal choice for Musk and his partner Grimes, and they've made it clear they stand by it. But when The View, a widely watched talk show, took the opportunity to make fun of Musk's son, it raised a whole new level of concern. Whoopi's comment, though brief, became a lightning rod for backlash, especially when the clip quickly circulated online. "I didn't name the child," Musk said during a press event. "And I don't want to hear any more mess about our name." Okay. The response from the public was swift and unforgiving. Social media users were quick to defend Musk's son, calling out Whoopi's comment as cruel and unnecessary. Many expressed outrage at the idea of an adult television host making fun of a child, especially one as young as X. One user tweeted, "The View making fun of a 4-year-old child is a new low even for them." Another added, "Elon will just have to sue The View again, this time for all the money they've got." The comments were filled with a mix of anger, disappointment, and disbelief, with many questioning Whoopi's motive for mocking a child, especially when Musk's son has done nothing to warrant such treatment. What makes this moment even more controversial is that Musk is far from a stranger to legal battles. As someone with an estimated net worth of over $400 billion, Elon Musk is known for his litigious nature, often taking on lawsuits and legal actions when he feels wronged. Insulting his son, who is largely innocent in all of this, seems to have crossed a major line for many. People are asking themselves if mocking a child, particularly one as young as X, is really appropriate, no matter how famous or controversial the parents may be. Some commenters even brought up Whoopi's own name, questioning whether she, too, would be open to mockery. Whoopi, born Karen Elaine Johnson, adopted the nickname Whoopi after reportedly being given the moniker by a friend who noticed her frequent use of whoopee cushions. "I wanted a name that sounded more interesting than Karen Johnson," she explained in a previous interview. It's an interesting tidbit to note, considering that Whoopi chose her stage name as a nod to her fun, free-spirited nature. But while she chose her own name, Musk's son didn't have that luxury. Though Whoopi's comment was cutting, it was her co-host Joy Behar who somehow managed to take things to an entirely different level. Rather than acknowledging the controversy, or even showing any remorse, Behar decided to double down on the criticism. What started as a brief discussion about the name, X, quickly turned into an unhinged rant that included completely irrelevant jabs at Musk's personal life. Maybe if Elon didn't want people talking about his kid's name, he should have invested in better birth control, Behar said during the segment, prompting visible discomfort from her co-hosts. Even Whoopi looked taken aback by this comment. "How did we get here?" seemed to be the universal sentiment from everyone in the room. Viewers were left perplexed, wondering how a conversation about a child's name devolved into what could only be described as a bizarre, off-the-rails rant. For many, this was a step too far. It wasn't just a low blow, it was entirely unnecessary. Making personal, hurtful comments about someone's child, particularly when they're just a toddler, is something most people would consider crossing a line. But Behar wasn't done. She also began attacking Musk's spending habits, questioning why he'd take his child to public events while accusing him of being overly self-absorbed. It's hard to ignore the hypocrisy in Behar's critique. After all, Behar is a longtime host of a show that thrives on celebrity gossip, including constant discussions about public figures' personal lives. To criticize Musk for his actions while on a show that perpetuates the very behavior she's calling out seems a bit rich, doesn't it? Despite the firestorm, the View's hosts continued to pile on. Instead of realizing that perhaps they had gone too far, they pressed on. Behar continued to launch into personal critiques of Musk's actions, while Goldberg added fuel to the fire. But, as the saying goes, sometimes the more you try to explain yourself, the worse it gets. This is exactly what happened here. The backlash, however, wasn't just coming from Musk supporters. Even those who aren't particularly fond of the billionaire entrepreneur joined in the condemnation. Many pointed out that no matter what you think of Elon Musk, insulting a child, particularly one as young as X, is simply not acceptable. Some critics even questioned whether The View was starting to push the boundaries of acceptable discourse, as this wasn't the first time the show had sparked controversy. At the heart of the situation, though, lies a larger issue. Public figures, especially those as high-profile as Whoopi Goldberg, should be aware of the impact their words can have. When someone with the platform and reach of Goldberg takes aim at a child, it's not just a harmless joke. It can have real consequences, both for the child and for those involved in the incident. In this case, the consequences could be severe for Whoopi and her colleagues on The View. Now, people are asking, could this be the moment that Whoopi Goldberg's career takes a major hit? Elon Musk is a man known for never backing down from a fight, and many believe that he might take legal action if things escalate. After all, Musk has shown time and again that he is not afraid to take on the media, companies, and even governments when he feels that he has been wronged. When asked about his stance, Musk responded bluntly, "If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising or money, go yourself." His response was direct, and it sent a clear message. Elon Musk doesn't shy away from confrontation, especially when it comes to matters of personal integrity and defending his family. The question now is, will Musk make an example of Whoopi Goldberg and The View? Could this be the scandal that finally forces a public apology, or will The View double down and stand by their comments? For now, the world is watching. And in the age of viral videos and instant reactions, it's hard to imagine this controversy will die down anytime soon. If anything, it might just be the beginning of a much larger battle. So what do you think? Should Whoopi and the rest of The View have been more careful with their comments? Is Elon Musk justified in taking legal action over the insults directed at his son, or is this just another instance of him playing the victim? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to follow this channel for more updates on this developing story.